Pro extensions, and here comes a new video, and a very exciting new video because we have finally got together and updated. We created a completely new audio player. We had a very basic one that made it simple for... We created that for some of our clients that needed a simple way to add like MP3s and podcasts and also SoundCloud and such things. But it was a very simple thing. It was one of our first extensions that we built for UIkit Pro actually. So it was very old, and we've been working hard now for several weeks to create something new and much more modern. So let's take a look here on our demo. So the new one is actually called Pro here. I forgot to update that. There should be a Pro here. And it's not an upgrade of the old one, so it's actually a completely new folder, etc., where it's installed. It's a completely new one. But let's take a look on it. So this is a fully vanilla JavaScript, HTML5, and UIkit based audio player. And so as you can see, all of this is all UIkit, you know. And if we play a song like this, we're gonna see here, and you have an audio player here, and it's all responsive and nice, and you can do next track, previous track, and you can use it for single song, and you get like this layout. But you can also have the playlist, and it all is a nice UIkit table, you know. So works really well, and you can have album art, you can have the artist, etc. We're going to update it with ID3 support, so that it can actually read from the ID3 metadata that is, you know, part of audio files like MP3, AAC, and this plays MP3, AAC, OGG, you know, the OGG, which actually the format Spotify uses, FLAC, you know, FLAC, the open source lossless one, works well. Yeah, and Wave, of course, the WAV thing, probably not very useful because you want something compressed and small here, of course. But it works with all of those, you know. You know, all modern browsers support this now. I think OGG format might be a little bit questioned with Apple products like Safari and iPhone, etc. But I haven't really tested that. But, you know, AAC MP3 is probably the way to go for this, because you want, you know, a smaller file size. But we're going to look in the background very soon here. I just want to show a little bit more here. We have an OGG test. And as you can see, you know, the progress bar, everything here, it's all UIkit, you know. So the icons are custom to you know, just have the correct one. But other than that, it's all UIkit, responsive, works really great. Another feature with this is that it works with multiple instances. Maybe I mentioned that already, but multiple instances. You can have multiple of this on a website, you know. Perhaps you're a musician or something, you know, and you want to show several albums on one page or something like that. It works seamless. And if one player is playing and you scroll down and you start to play from another, the top one is going to pause and the other one is going to play. So you're not even going to have two audio tracks playing at the same time. So that's also very nice and seamless in its integration. So let's take a look in UIkit on the settings here. Audio player, let's jump into the builder, and as you can see, here is the audio player Pro, and we can take a look at this. So you can add each and every song like item, just like any other UIkit field. So you can set the title. Of course, you can use dynamic things. So you could set up like WordPress posts or WordPress or Joomla articles, you know, with custom fields, and have everything integrated into that if you want, or whatever thing you want to use, you know. So you select the audio file. You can update, you can add some album art, of course, dynamic everywhere. Alt tags, and then you have descriptions, you know, if you want to add something there. That stuff is hidden on this one, which you have full control of here. You can hide, you know, the different parts here, artist, year, and link, and of course area labels, etc., to make it completely accessibility. And you can have download links where you can actually download the song, or you can. This is just the link, and the download is kind of just link. You can link. You can link also this to a file if you want, but you can also link it to like a website, or maybe it's you use this for you just have preview. You're a musician and you sell your music. You just have the preview here, and if they click on download, they get linked to a place where only which is for registered or that paid users or something like that. That's where you can access the download files. So very convenient. Let's take a look at the settings for it here. There's quite a lot of different things. You can set, of course, the layout. You can have this. It's the normal UItheme thing, and here you can see if you use our territory thing, you can have very different styles that you can style for this if you want. But as you can see, you have this. You can do padding around it like normal, on default. Whatever you want to do. Selected playing, so now it's the same kind of color, but now you have this. Volume background, that's this. You can actually select different colors and control this a little bit, whatever you want to set here, just to make it fit a little bit better with your current web design. And hover, that's a setting you can set. Let me see, highlight, hover. See, like this, you can actually highlight. This is all UIkit, so there's no magic here. I mean, here are some special ones that we needed, but everything is just UIkit, and it's the playlist here is a table, so it's all UIkit table stuff. You can have striped, you can have divider, as I said, instead. It's a vertical alignment, that's just the standard stuff here, so you get like a nice little thing. Responsiveness works like this, you have a setting to control the width of the whole thing. So if I do 1,000 there, and I do 1,000 here too, it's gonna be a very long list. But now you can scroll 1,000 pixels there, so you can adjust this to fit your need very nicely. And of course you can toggle the playlist, for example, if we don't want a playlist. Hold on, we can do hide the playlist. So if you want to start like this, and then you can open the playlist like this, and you can select if it's hover or click or both. And the animation to show the playlist, you have a little bit of a control over that too. Let's do secondary again here to make it fit nice, and do small. Yeah, and now you see here, and like this. Yep. And tooltips, you can set them manually here. Show tooltips, that's those for the buttons, just to have, you can translate them to whatever language you need. Then we have just the normal title settings here, we can do different. Now it's a H5, etc. For a playlist, div is the default here, which is probably what you want. And image, of course, you set the album art. You can set the table heads, for the different things here. So artist art, or if you want cover or something, you can change these two. So you have a name for those. And year, length, setting, etc. And the links, of course, have the area label and so on to be fully UItheme 4 compatible. You can make a player here that is actually kind of responsive. At least scores good in the or not responsive, accessible. At least scores good in accessibility tests. Yeah. So I mean, this is a super flexible, nice, responsive, cool audio player for the UItheme framework. We're gonna release, as usual, the Joomla version first. It's gonna be available probably today, maybe tomorrow. We'll see here if we can package it up and release it. You find it on our website. Audio Player Pro, find it here, and you can buy it and download and use it. I think that really explains all of it. Please test it out on our demo. It's super nice. I'm really proud of this one because it's such a great audio player that works with different formats and moving around in the track, etc. It's just very, very nice. Thank you.